I'm beyond excited. It's not every day you get to sleep inside a volcano crater.
As you can hear, Graham is okay. It sounds like he's had a bit of a tent failure as well. Honestly, the wind has just been astounding.
Yes! So we're up on pretty much the North Crater now. We've just climbed 160 meters. So we're just going to go and find the crater now and set up our campsite for the night, and we're going to sleep in a volcano. Yeah, you just kind of worried. The kind of thing you just do every day now, isn't it? Yes. It's always an adventure when you come out with Outdoorsman Dave. So we're just heading up to this rock you can see, which I would say is on the edge of the crater. Here's that square rock that I took a bearing on, and if I've got this right, there should be a horrible great big hole in front of us. I'm beyond excited. It's not every day you get to sleep inside a volcano crater. So we're gonna drop down here now and set up our tent, so we'll see you soon. Good. Go to the volcano day. So it's 3:15. Graham and I came down from the rib starting at around about 2 o'clock, so we've had about an hour to set up our tent site. I'll show you around where we've got to. We've got a little bit to go, but I'll just explain what's happening so far. So follow me, won't you? So this is Graham's campsite, and he's purchased a Zempire mono. So this is the inner flesh mesh, and actually it's the first time Graham set this one up, so
it's a good idea to do this at home before you
yeah, that's kind of my recommendation too. But I'm actually really chuffed that my old buddy's actually gone out and bought some gear, and I'm a little bit jealous of the colour. It's kind of my brand colour, but yeah, that's called a Zempire mono, and it's 1.7 kgs. I think you said.
Yeah, 1.7.
And you paid only around about 250
bucks.
Yeah, $230.
And the footprint was thrown in.
And it comes with the footprint. So thank you, Torpedo 7. We'll come back to that one shortly. Of course, I've got a Intense Outdoors Indy 1. Some people might know them as a Lanshan 1. I've camped here. Got a little bit of a rock wall going on to stop the wind coming through, and on all of my tent pegs I've anchored them down with a rock. So every tent peg has a rock. In order to pull the tent away from my head more, and rather than having a stick, which I would normally have, I've just done it over this rock and anchored it down. I've faced the door towards the rock because I'm probably going to do my cooking in this shelter area, and I can throw my stuff under there. Now inside, this is where I've got to so far, because we're on sand and stones. The first thing is you go around and checking that you've got no rocks. This is a Kiwi Camping Intrepid Light. It's a great mattress. The only problem is it's only something like about a 1.5 R rating, and it's a 5 centimeter. That's enough for me at the moment. And I've got my feather down bag inside this waterproof cramp bag. So I'll get this set up and I'll come back to you. Now, not yet had this in really super high winds.
All night we've been absolutely hammered by this really high wind.
I don't normally travel with a tramping pole, but I have to under this situation because I need a pole for this tent, so I might as well take a tramping pole, and that just hooks in underneath the apex there, and with the titanium points they can just go really deep, so this works out really well. This is the neighbourhood at the moment. As you can see, there's a really decent rock concert going on, and I'll just shut up for a moment so you can actually listen to how noisy that rock concert is. There's a bit of an echo. How cool is that? I'd really like one of the new cedar summits, but you know, like that's kind of got a nice velvet on this side, and yeah, they're really robust. Are you happy, sir?
Oh, I love it. There's open plan living.
This is
I got the the kitchen,
yeah,
pantry,
yeah,
stone bench.
yeah. Look,
You name it.
okay. Well, look, folks, this is the modern kitchen today.
Yep.
Open plan.
Open plan.
Open plan.
All the, just the way
And what are you cooking up tonight?
well, this is just a coffee I'm
Yeah.
doing. This is top grade coffee.
Oh,
I'm
good.
doing.
Okay.
So everything's top.
And
tier.
what's for dinner tonight, though?
Oh, I've yet to decide.
You've yet to
Yeah,
decide.
I've yet to decide. I'm going to rustle up some
Okay.
gourmet delight.
We'll let Graham decide on what he's going to have for tea. I'll show you what I've done and what we're having. Alright, so I've set up this rock wall. Seriously, there are just rocks for Africa. It's really nice actually, because you can just pick and choose the rocks that you want. So I've done a really tight job of locking these all in. Chateau North Crater. I mean, I could be pretentious and call it Dave's Dugout or something, but no, I think Chateau North Crater is fitting, given that the chateau sounds like it's going to close down. Let's have a look around, shall we? I'll have a look at my stove setup. This is my Indie one. She weighs in at 1 kg. It's my little clothesline for the day. I'll get my socks dry. This is my kitchen. So I've built once again another little windbreaker here. This is my new triangle trangier. So that's what I'm cooking on tonight. We're going to have a little bit of a tipple. I think there's whiskey in there. And this is actually new, this titanium container. Carolyn, if you are listening, this was your dad's, so he never got to use it, and I do certainly appreciate that you allowed me to purchase that so we can use it further. This is my storeroom, so it's quite cool really, because it's got this roof over top, and I've put another wind block to stop the wind coming through. Inside the tent, my ultralight, we have the footprint for the Intense Outdoors footprint. I, in my case, use every ounce of spare clothing underneath my mattress to give it further insulation. In here, there's enough room for all of my gear to keep dry, and this whole system is supported by this one pole. This is perhaps my most favourite piece of kit. Sadly, Kiwi Camping don't actually produce this anymore. Not only is it an LED lamp, but it also has a 4,500 milliamp battery pack. There's a real cold nip coming through the crater tonight, so I've got all my layers on. There's no point in them being inside my pack. So what I'm wearing is, I have a long sleeve merino. I have my short sleeve merino. I got this at an op shop the other day. This is a long sleeve adventure top. I got this at that was $2.50. I got this at an op shop this week. This is a Ridgeline poly fleece long shirt, short sleeve. It's so warm. That was $8. And of course, another piece of kit that has got to be one of my favorites is last year I purchased this MacPack raincoat, and it's a brilliant wind jacket. It's light. I've had my phone and everything in here during the rain yesterday, and everything stayed dry. And it has a hood. That's what I'm wearing, and very shortly I'll make a hot cup of coffee and we'll be right back with you. Winning on your crossword, Graham. Hey?
I'm getting it. I never thought I'd be sitting in a volcano doing a crossword puzzle, but there you go. Strange things have happened.
Yeah, hey look, can you do us one more favour though? Because I see you got the fire lighting paper. Can you go and find a dead tree somewhere and start us a fire? Mate, I haven't seen any wood around. I don't think we're having a fire tonight. These boil on the bags are actually really good, because what happens is I boil on the bag in the water, and then I just put my 2 minute noodles in the water that's already boiled. So they work, it's really efficient. I'm not talking to you. Yeah. Oh, Graham, do you want to come over for drinksies?
Sounds a plan.
Well, you bring the drinksies.
Oh. No surprises there, mate.
Oh, mate, I'm not Aussie.
I feel like I'm moving into one of the posher suburbs. She's pretty good here, mate.
Right, no, the camera's right there.
Oh, okay, what's down in the way of that? Oh, and look at that, how about the wine? Might look very humble, but it's the real McCoy.
Oh, mate.
There you go, here's to it. Gonna save a bit for tomorrow.
Why?
Okay, in that case I'll keep going.
Graham, thank you for another awesome day.
That's been wicked, isn't it?
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, cheers.
Well, it's 5 years it's taken us to get back to here, and
Yeah.
we said we would.
And often you don't do these things, and
No.
we've done it, made
Yeah.
the effort.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
So I've decided to call it Chateau North Crater.
nice.
Yeah, Chateau North Crater.
Here's the Chateau North
Yeah.
Crater.
Highs and lows.
Well, I don't know about this hole, it's like a high and a low.
Yeah, I mean hobbits live in holes. It's actually quite a big, it's big, eh?
It's massive.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's just a massive amphitheatre.
Yeah.
So what would your high be?
Ah, the high today. Well, it's been several. It's been a beautiful day. It's been awesome. I put my new tent up and it looks to do the part.
So you're happy there?
Very happy. And we've just had a good day out, really.
Yeah.
You know, nothing particular, but it's just been a good day out.
I mean, my high would have to actually be just setting up camp.
Yeah.
You know, setting up this wall and just really feel like you're settling in, really.
Yeah.
And of course the other one would be the girls.
Okay.
Rubbish. How's it going, folks? So I'm with Lika and Marie, and
Hi.
they've got a really inspiring story to tell you.
Oh, yeah. Marie,
And Marie, yeah, the French girl.
Yeah.
Well, French Kiwi.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just lovely.
Yeah, they were chatty. They were good.
What would your low points be?
Oh, it's not just nothing to speak of, really.
I don't particularly like coming up the crater rim, up the North Crater.
It was a bit of a slog.
It was a bit of a grunt, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like coming down amongst all those people down by the toilets, but I had to use the loo, so...
The toilets wouldn't have been that flash either, would
No.
they?
You have to be taking that tank out today.
Wouldn't have been a great experience.
No, but
Well,
it's
about
way
10,000
better
people.
than being in a crater here somewhere.
True.
So I think I'm probably going to end up just retiring to my little shelter
Yeah.
and have an early night. So
Yeah.
thank you once again, sir.
Yeah, all good. Another great day.
And folks, I don't know if this is the end of the video, but thank you so much for watching. I hope I've brought something to you that's just a little bit different. Outdoorsman Dave is, if anything, but normal and ordinary. So just showing you around a little bit.
Well, folks, it's only 20 past 7 tonight. Graham and I have had a great night. Something's not quite right with my tent tonight. I can't figure it out. I suspect it's just not square. We'll see how we go. It's a little bit windy out there tonight. We're not expecting any rain, so we will catch you in the morning. Oh, good morning, everybody. So here's the situation. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. All night we've been absolutely hammered by this really high wind. I've got a little bit of a tent failure, but I just don't know if it's going to be worth the chill factor to get out and get this sorted. It's currently 6:30 now. The wind seems to have died down just a little bit. But it's still very cold, so I'm just trying to stay sheltered, trying to keep my body heat the same. My tent is in place, but it's the main pole has fallen down, but I don't want to go outside and re-secure that because I don't want to get chill, so I'm just really waiting for the sun to come up. If I was to make a guess as to what we should do, it would be returning back to Otawariri Hut. But if it's really windy down here in the crater beside this rock with our wind shelters in our tent, I'd hate to think what's happening up on the North Crater plateau, so we're really best just I think for now to hunker down. Yes, I'm not overly worried. Yeah, I think it's probably the wise thing to do would be to consider the shortest route back to the Karata Desert Road. So I'll just yell out to my buddy, "Are you awake yet, Graham?
Yeah, I am.
Are you okay?
I'm a bit wet.
Are you warm enough?
I'm a bit on the cold side, but I'm okay.
How's your tent?
Oh, it's fallen over.
Are you sheltered still?
I'm still sheltered, but yeah, just getting wet. Yeah, just a bit of moisture.
What were your thoughts about today?
Well, I don't know.
I think the best thing for us to do right now is to stay hunkered down
Yeah,
until the sun comes up and starts warming things up a bit.
I think that's the plan.
we probably should consider heading back to the car.
Yeah, well I've got, the tent's not doing it and I'm wet clothes. It's probably a smart thing really.
Yeah, so that looks a little bit like returning the way we came, except that we'd cross across the lower crater here and head back towards Oturiri.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, hang in there. Anyway, so as you can hear, Graham is okay. It sounds like he's had a bit of a tent failure as well. Honestly, the wind has just been astounding. And he's a little bit wet, so that's not good. So we're just gonna continue to hunker down. Probably got about another hour to go before the sun comes up, and we'll keep you posted, shall we? It's always an adventure when you come out with Outdoorsman Dave. It's 7:15. I've just called out to check on Graham's tent and grab my bits and pieces before they start floating away. So this is how my campsite looks. And Graham's was completely collapsed, so I've just gone and re-pegged him all up again. So he could be okay for a little while.
Exciting night, mate.
Yeah, mate, that was pretty wild, eh?
Oh, I don't think I sleep much.
Yeah, no, I don't think I did either. We've probably got a 4.5 hour tramp back to Oturiri.
Yeah. You would think in this big hollow that we would be out of the wind.
Oh, but you can hear the wind across the tops.
I know, it's like a train.
It's honestly, it's like a jumbo jet going through, so down here must be way less. See if I can find a little bit of yeah, so wind's coming from this direction now, so not so bad for my tent. How amazing is this though? Anyway, just gonna hunker down again and try to stay warm for another hour. Bit of an eventful morning, eh? So yeah, I'm just gonna get warm again and give it another half an hour to an hour for hopefully this wind to continue to die down, and we'll probably either make a rapid pack up and leave and head back to Oturiri. So we're gonna have to drop down the edge of the North Crater where we came from and shoot across the plateau down here and head down to Oturiri and back to the car today. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Yeah, looking forward to having some breakfast and hot drinks soon. Well, Graham, there's no point in being absolutely miserable, so let's have a fortune cookie to see what our fortunes are today.
They'll improve today.
Yummy. Right. Nothing as good in life as the marriage between two minds. All right, buddy, let's do this, eh? Oh, hey, I've got some chocolate.
Oh, good man. That'll help.
I drag you all the way up here. I got to try to smooth it over somehow, don't I?
Might take more than this.
Well, come on, mate.
Oh, blue sky, look at that out.
Yeah, man. Yep. Oh, get some energy into me. Oh, this is better. Blue sky. Man, that's moving pretty quick though. It's windy up there. We're on the main Tongariro track now. This was an absolute ant trail yesterday. For some strange reason, there's no crazy person out here today. Where is everyone? We've got the whole mountain to ourselves! Hello! Is anybody crazy enough to be out here? Oh mate! Oh, there's a sign. Geez, we came out pretty much back on the intersection. Pretty good going. Right, only an hour and a half to go. We're going to have hot cuppa. So, 2 hours 30 that way, 3 hours 40, we're over halfway here.
Wow.
Wow.
People.